welcome back to Bobcat Forever. We're down at the farm and it's a really pretty nice day. Still a little on the cool side, but nice and sunny. But anyhow, down here I'm going to chronograph some 22's. Then later on I plan on using them to shoot through some wood. And going to start off with some 22 quiet and then some 22 shorts. And we'll see how those go. I only put 3 of each in, so I don't have to reload forever. So hopefully they all read. That way I don't have to reload. Anyhow, so we'll see. I'm using my Heritage Rough Rider, and I have a little story on this gun. I've used it before when I was doing a barrel length evaluation, and this gun came out where it didn't really fit in with the equation. So I did some checking with some feeler gauges. I don't know whether you folks are familiar with feeler gauges. If you're old like me, we use feeler gauges to set the points gap on when we change the points on our distributor, and also to set the spark plug gap. This would be back in the 60s and probably early 70s until they got electronic ignition. And now I don't think anybody ever, well, there aren't any points, and I don't think anybody ever changes their spark plugs anymore because they tend to last forever. But anyhow, this is feeler gauges. It goes from, I have here, the lowest one I have is 3 thousandths and then up to probably 15, 20 thousandths. But you check the feeler gauge between the cylinder and the barrel, find the gap. Well, this gun happens to have about a 7 thousandths gap, which is 2 or 3 thousandths higher than any of the other revolvers I've checked. So it loses power blowing out the side between the cylinder and the barrel. So, but for what I'm doing, everything's coming through this gun, so they're all getting the same ride. So we'll do that. I'm going to start out, like I say, with some 22 quiet and then some 22 short. I'm making 22 shorts, so we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, welcome back to Bobcat. I'm over here with my Heritage Rough Rider and several different 22 ammos, and I have this about 1/4 inch thick flooring. It's essentially plywood with a veneer on the front, and I'm going to shoot a few rounds at it and see how deep they go in, the various ones. I'm going to start out with a CCI 22 quiet, and I think I'll put my ears on. Plus we'll see how many rounds we can actually get on this without having them run together. The 22 quiet just stuck in the front of the first piece. Doesn't look, it might have gone halfway through, but most of the bullet is sticking out. Next we'll load up a 22 short and see where it goes. Now the short went through the first one, the second one, and is about 2/3 of the way through the third one. And next we have a standard velocity. Well, that was no good. I shot that one too far over to the edge. So we'll try that again. That's a standard velocity up here. Went through one. And here's the round. It went 3/4 of the way through the second board. Next we have a mini mag. And we'll see if we can't still keep it on this board. Well, we'll see where the mini mag went. There's through one, it's up here at the top. Through two. And it looks like about 3/4 of the way through number 3. Okay, I think we'll retire these boards and start with some new ones. Next we have the CCI Veloster. Veloster went through 1, 2, and I think it is stuck in the back of 3, so it essentially went through 3 boards. Now next we have a stinger. Now the stinger went through 1, 2, 3, actually it's about 3/4 of the way through 3. Now of course a couple of these rounds are hollow points, so they aren't going to go as far, even though they're fast rounds. I have one more round to shoot. It's a maxi mag, 22 mag, and to do that I'll have to go change out the cylinder here, so it will take me a moment. Well, I've got the 22 mag cylinder in here now. So I have a Federal 40 grain, 22 mag. And we'll see if we can't get somewhere between those other two. I have my doubts about that, but we're going to try. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and about halfway through number 6. So that hit pretty hard. Anyhow, that was kind of interesting to see how the various rounds go through this essentially plywood with a veneer finish on it. So anyhow, thanks for being down here. It's always fun shooting, and always turn off be a nice day. It's a little bit breezy, so you may have heard some wind in the background. But anyhow, thanks for being down here with us. It's always fun shooting. So everybody take care.